Hello, and what up though? My name is Ryan, and I have the pleasure of interviewing some of the main guys for Salida Promotions Detroit Brawl, who's fighting tomorrow night, January 22nd, at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center in Dearborn, Michigan. Hello, I have the honor to be sitting next to a heavy hitter in the boxing game, and maybe not in the way you may think. This is Lindsey Tucker, LBF Championships Chairman. How are you feeling today, Mr. Tucker?
I feel great, yes.
Awesome, awesome. So, your career in boxing stems back to 1981.
That's correct.
Can you explain how you got your start or where you started in the boxing game?
Yeah, I got my start as an inspector with the New Jersey Boxing Commission. I had a friend who was an inspector, and he would leave like on a Friday and come back on a Sunday in Atlantic City. And his wife started getting suspicious. She thought maybe he had something going on, so she made him quit. And they asked me if I was willing to take his place. And I said, sure. I said, do I get to see the fights for free? They said, yeah, you get to see all the fights for free. So at that point, I became an inspector with the New Jersey Boxing Commission in 1981. And I stayed there until 2002. During that time, I was an inspector, I was also a timekeeper, and I was also a judge. I left in 2002 because I took a position with the International Boxing Federation, the IBF, and stayed there until 2018, and then I left, and now with the Legends Boxing Foundation, the LBF.
Got it. Okay, so is it safe to say that then your love for boxing just took you from the bottom, now we here type thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
So doing what you love has kept you, all right.
I would have did it for free. Yeah.
That's awesome. Talking about love for boxing, do you have a particular special place in your heart for Detroit boxing?
Yes, I do. Believe it or not, years ago, I had a friend by the name of Emmanuel Stewart. And I came to Detroit several times. In fact, back then, a lot of the fights were held at a place called the Joe Louis Arena. And I happened to be there when Roberto Duran fought and lost. Yeah. And I had another friend, Hiawatha Knight. She was the first female boxing commissioner for the state of Michigan. And she also was, at one point, the president of the IBF. But she passed away. In fact, I was here for her funeral. And during my stay with the IBF, I was here several times with Clarissa Shields and a kid named Ubob and another kid named Salamov that fought for Dimitri. I was here as a supervisor for those fights.
So what's it like, speaking of Dimitri, shout out to the GWOAT. I just had the chance to talk to her, and her energy is just intoxicating. You know, I feel like I can do anything when I'm around her. And she happens to be promoted and represented by Dimitri Salida.
Yes.
So you've seen him as a boxer. Now he's promoting.
Yes.
Can you explain how it feels to see somebody transition in boxing like that?
Oh, it feels great, you know, to see somebody who had a good career in boxing, retired, and then became a promoter. That's unusual. I like that, though, because he's a guy that knows it from the inside out, knows it from the boxer's perspective, and knows it from the promoter's perspective. Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for your time. I look forward to hearing more insights from you in the future.
No problem.
Good luck to you in your career and your continued career, and we will chat sooner than later.
Thank you.
Thank you.